Are you looking for a safe driving app for Android? Well, in this video, we're going to take a look at the Truemotion Family Safe Driving app for Android. That was a mouthful, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Hi, my name is Jay. Welcome back to Tech Parental, keeping your family safe, sane, and connected in today's digital world. So if you're new here and you're looking for digital parenting advice as well as family tech reviews, then be sure to click the subscribe button below and don't forget to hit the bell notification to stay up to date on all of our newest videos. By the way, you can also check the True Family app in the description down below. Let's get started. So your teenager just got their license and now they want to borrow their car. Or maybe they have their own car, but you're a little worried about letting them drive without any supervision. I mean, my parents didn't let me drive when I was 18. Let me know in the comment section below if they let you drive when you were 18. Anyway, they want to go here, they want to go there, they need to drive the car. Who is going to monitor them? That's where the folks at Truemotion have developed an app that allows you to have an extra set of eyes in the car to kind of monitor your kids while they're driving. Let's take a look at the app. Okay, so what you want to do is you open the app. So the first thing you want to do up here when you open the app is create an account for yourself. You see you have Jay's family there. That's me. And you want to send links to your kids or to your friends and family, whoever you want to be in your family in the app. Okay, so you can send it to them by way of text message from your contacts. And when they open the app, when they open the link, they'll be prompted to download the app and join your family. Okay, once they do that, they'll be in your family. Now, my son is 6, he's too young to drive, so I've enlisted the help of my friends Tim, Dan, and Mario. They're my YouTube friends. You can find their channels right up here. Okay, and so as you can see, you have their locations all over the country. Here's me in New York. You see Dan here in Missouri, and you have Mario down here in Texas, right? So Truemotion is a great way to monitor your kids' location if they're not, even if they're not local, right? If they're away at college or they live in another state, you can monitor kind of their driving habits even from across the country, which is really awesome. So let's take a look at the bottom screen here. It's kind of like your general dashboard. And you can see Tim, Dan, Mario, and myself here. And basically you see a little number at the bottom, and that's generally the overall driving score out of 100. So let's see what that means. Let's take Dan, for instance, in Missouri. And you can see he has a score of 81. Now that's between 0 and 100, which is pretty good. He's got an 81. And so that score is comprised of 4 sub-factors, and those being, you can see down here at the bottom, distracted driving, hard braking, high speed, and dangerous time. Okay, so what do those things mean? And they're not weighted equally. So there are some factors that have more weight than others. So for example, distracted driving is the most highly rated contributor to the overall score. And here when you click on it, it says how often you use your phone while driving, including handheld phone calls and texting, hands-free or Bluetooth calls, and passive use of music, navigation apps, etc. don't count. So it allows for the use of some devices or some functions in the phone, while the most important distracted features like texting, like using social media, will show up here. Okay, the second one here is hard braking. Okay, how often you brake, how often you suddenly slow down is an indicator of not anticipating traffic, following others too closely, and not driving in control. So if you live in a congested city, perhaps you may be doing a lot of stop and go. Your score might be a little lower. Dan has a 90, which is pretty good. High speed, which is the next factor. How often you exceed the speed limit by more than 10 miles per hour. Excessive speed reduces the time you have to respond behind the wheel. So it allows for even 10 miles above the speed limit, which many people do, and you generally don't get a ticket for. But once you get above 10 miles an hour over the speed limit, then you can get into some trouble. Okay, and finally, dangerous time. And this is actually a very important one because young people like to do things late at night and bad things happen late at night. So we need to monitor that. How much you drive between 12 a.m. and 4 a.m. This is the most dangerous time of the day to drive because of exhaustion and others driving hazardously, right? You need to kind of keep aware of that score. And you see Dan has 100, and all of these 4 factors contribute to a score of 81, right? But let's take a look at my profile. Okay, so my distracted driving is 86, my hard braking is 85, my high speed is 88, and I've spent a lot of time driving in the middle of the night in the past couple of days, so my score is 31, dragging my overall score to 39. Another great feature about the Truemotion app is that it allows you to take a day-by-day look at the driving habits and location of any of the people in your Truemotion family. So let's take a look at me, for example. If you want to go back in time and see my driving history for yesterday, you see this here, right? So Hoboken to Brooklyn, you get a basic, how much did I travel? 11.3 miles at 5:13. Bronx to Hoboken, right? So this is in reverse chronological order. In the Bronx, Inwood to the Bronx, okay? And these figures over here are the number of minutes that you've incurred driving infractions, right? So those 4 factors that we looked at yesterday, right? So, okay. You can see on June 2nd, a couple of days ago, let's take a look at what my habits were on that day. 0 minutes distracted, 0 hard brakes, 0 high-speed minutes, and 2 minutes driving over midnight. And as you can see up here, it can show you the location of these infractions. So the Truemotion app is a really excellent way to monitor your child's whereabouts, monitor your teenagers' driving habits with texting or doing things on the phone that they should not be doing while driving. The app is even sophisticated enough to determine whether you are a passenger or whether you are a driver. And finally, Truemotion has partnered with a roadside assistance company named Urgently, which allows all kinds of roadside assistance services to be kind of dispatched in different parts of the country, but all routed through one app. So if you go here to the top left menu and you click roadside assistance, you see that it's asking you, what do you need help with? You click start, and there are a bunch of car issues that are listed: towing, lockout, jump start, fuel, flat tire. So this is, in case of an emergency where anything can go wrong with your child or your teenager or any of your family members who are in trouble anywhere around town or anywhere in the country, they can receive help from their local service people. Question of the day: how do you monitor your teenagers when you loan them the car? Do you have them call you every minute, every hour? Do you ask friends to spy on them? Do you check their social media to make sure they're not posting while driving? Let me know in the comments section below. So even though I did a review for the Android version of this app, you should know that if you have an iPhone, this Truemotion Family app is available in the iTunes store for download. I hope that you can use this app to monitor your family members and teenagers as they go about their daily routines. I find it to be a really robust app, and the most important thing is that it is absolutely free on both platforms. I hope this video was able to help you find a safe driving app to monitor your friends and family as they go about their normal routine. Don't forget to like this video and share it with other parents that you know with teenagers that they want to keep track of. So until the next video, this is Jay Andrews from Tech Parental, keeping you safe, sane, and connected in today's digital world. Thanks for watching and have a great day.